Okay, let's unpack this. The way we work our actual jobs. Well,
Hmm.
it feels like we're right on the edge of a huge shift.
Yeah, a really big one. And it's being driven by these intelligent AI agents.
Exactly. And forget the sort of clunky robots of the past. We're
Yep.
talking about, really sophisticated digital partners.
Digital collaborators almost.
Right. They're set to become just part of our daily professional lives.
Yeah.
We've got this image of an intricate ecosystem, imagine that, where these agents are working right alongside us. That's really the picture for today's deep dive.
Uh-huh.
And our mission really is to get under the hood of this transformation. It's not just basic automation anymore, is it?
No, not at all. The shift is much more profound. It's moving towards augmentation, intelligent collaboration.
Augmenting our abilities.
Precisely. And what's immediately striking, I think, is that this isn't just one single change hitting us all at once.
No.
It's more like a multi-layered evolution. We're seeing AI being embedded quite strategically across different parts of how businesses operate.
Yeah, different levels. Okay, so let's dive into that landscape. What are we seeing right now? First up, there are these traditional SaaS and domain-specific AI agents.
Right. The familiar players.
Yeah, think about the software you probably already use, your CRM, like Salesforce, maybe Workday for HR, ServiceNow for IT.
Microsoft, Oracle.
Exactly, the big suites. And even specialized ones like Epic in healthcare.
Uh-huh.
These platforms, they're increasingly building AI in to give you, focused insights and automate tasks specific to that area.
Like the tools we already know are getting smarter, but in a very targeted way.
Yeah, like your CRM knows more about sales, your HR tool knows more about people management.
And what's interesting there, I think, is how it lowers the barrier to entry for a lot of companies.
How so?
Well, they can start using AI to improve specific things, specific workflows, without needing, a massive dedicated AI team or building something totally from scratch right away.
Okay, so it makes AI more accessible for those specific jobs.
Kind of democratizes it, yeah, for those focused applications.
Okay, then there's another layer, right? The more maybe cutting edge stuff.
Definitely. That brings us to the custom pro-code AI agents. This is where businesses are, rolling up their sleeves and building their own AI solutions.
Tailor-made.
Exactly. Using powerful platforms, things like AWS, NVIDIA, and frameworks like Crew AI, maybe.
Uh-huh.
They let companies design agents for their really unique challenges, things that standard software just can't handle. It's about driving real innovation.
And these often connect directly to their own internal systems, their own data.
Absolutely crucial. They tap into proprietary business applications, unique customer data sets. It's like having, AI architects building something perfectly fitted to your specific blueprint.
That sounds like it could offer a real competitive edge.
Oh, definitely. That's a key point. These bespoke agents, they can become major differentiators. They allow companies to find efficiencies or create new services in ways that an off-the-shelf product just couldn't replicate.
Because it's tied so closely to their specific data and processes.
Precisely. The context is everything. Makes them incredibly effective.
Okay, that makes sense. So we've got AI embedded in standard tools and these custom-built powerhouses. How does this start to, impact our day-to-day, our actual workflows?
Right. Well, that leads us neatly into UKS and AI Employee Assistant.
UK or Unified Communications as a Service. So Slack, Teams, Google Workspace.
Exactly. Those platforms we live in all day, they're evolving way beyond just sending messages.
How are they changing?
They're becoming these intelligent hubs. They're integrating AI to help us manage our schedules, maybe summarize long meeting transcripts.
Oh, that would be useful.
Wouldn't it? Or help draft emails, streamline routine tasks. It's kind of like having a super efficient digital admin built right into how we communicate.
A personal assistant within the tools we already use.
Yeah. And the potential there is huge for freeing up our mental energy, right? If AI handles the scheduling back and forth or summarizes that hour-long call.
You can focus on the actual thinking, the strategy.
Exactly. Higher level work, complex problem solving. Less cognitive load on the routine stuff.
Okay, I like the sound of that. Now, what about the customer side of things? Customer experience.
Another big area. That's where we see CKS and specialized CX AI agents.
CKS Contact Center as a Service. Companies like Five9, JustCF, Genesis.
Those are the key players, yeah. And AI is fundamentally reshaping how they operate. We're seeing AI power, the chatbots and virtual assistants we interact with.
But frontline, sometimes?
Often, yeah. But maybe even more importantly, it's also working behind the scenes. providing real-time support, information, context to the human agents.
So helping the helpers.
Precisely. Which leads to, ideally, faster resolutions for customers, more personalized interactions because the agent has the right info instantly.
So AI is both talking to the customer and whispering in the human agent's ear, metaphorically speaking.
That's a good way to put it. It's a dual role. It's moving beyond just handling simple questions. It's enhancing the whole customer journey, making it smoother, more efficient.
Okay, so we've got all these different types of AI agents popping up in our SaaS tools, custom-built ones, in our comms platforms, dealing with customers. How do we stop this just becoming like a confusing mess of different bots that don't talk to each other?
That is the critical question.
Yeah.
And the answer really lies in this concept of an orchestration layer. Specifically, what's emerging is the modern low-code, no-code agentic orchestration platform.
Okay, that's a mouthful. Break that down.
Think of it like a conductor leading an orchestra.
Okay, I like that analogy.
You've got all these different instruments, the different AI agents, maybe even human workers involved in a process. The orchestration platform is the conductor, making sure they all play together in harmony efficiently.
Got it. And who are the players in this space? You mentioned automation, Anywhere, UiPath.
Those are definitely leading the charge, yeah. They're building these platforms designed specifically to manage and coordinate these diverse agents.
Because without that layer,
Yeah,
chaos, silos.
exactly. You'd risk having isolated agents, unable to share info or collaborate effectively. It'd be incredibly inefficient. This platform provides the essential glue, the framework for them to communicate, share context, and work towards the bigger business goals.
So what does this orchestration layer actually do? What are its functions?
Several really vital things. First, context grounding and memory. This means agents can share information and remember past interactions.
So you don't have to teach the same thing over and over again to different bots.
Precisely. It builds a shared understanding. Then there's the agentic orchestration itself, intelligently routing tasks to the best agent for the job.
And that could be an AI agent or a human.
Yes, exactly. Based on skills, availability, the nature of the task.
Oh.
It's about optimal resource allocation.
Okay, what else?
Crucially, it enables seamless workflow automation. This includes integrating the AI agents themselves, connecting through APIs to other systems, using pre-built connectors, and even integrating at the UI level sometimes.
Wow, so it connects everything together.
Right. It lets businesses build these complex end-to-end AI-driven processes that cut across different software and systems, often using low-code or no-code interfaces.
Ah, the low-code, no-code part. That seems important.
It's huge. It means it's not just elite coders who can build and manage these workflows. Business analysts, process owners, people closer to the actual work can participate. It really democratizes the whole thing.
Okay, so this complex ecosystem is being built, coordinated by these orchestration platforms. What's the bottom line for us, for the humans in the loop?
The core message, I think, have to be human-AI collaboration.
Not replacement, but collaboration.
Exactly. These agents, primarily, they're here to augment our capabilities. They're powerful digital colleagues working alongside us.
Which implies our skills need to change too, right?
Absolutely. It forces a fundamental rethink about what skills are most valuable as AI gets better at the routine, the data-heavy stuff.
The uniquely human skills become more important.
That's the idea. We'll likely see less emphasis on, say, routine data entry or executing repetitive procedures, because AI will handle more of that.
And more emphasis on
Things like critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, dealing with ambiguity, complex communication, and, very importantly, AI literacy.
AI literacy, meaning understanding how these things work.
Yeah, understanding their strengths, their weaknesses, how to prompt them effectively, how to interpret their output, how to work with them productively. That becomes a core skill.
So we need to learn how to manage our new digital colleagues, essentially.
In a way, yes. How to guide them, provide the right context. It's a new kind of management skill almost.
And this is probably creating new jobs, too.
We're already seeing that.
Right.
Roles like AI agent orchestrators, the people managing this whole ecosystem, AI trainers focused on improving the models, specialists in human AI interaction design, making the collaboration smooth.
Wow, so constant learning is going to be key. Adaptability.
Non-negotiable, I'd say. But the exciting part is, as AI takes over more of the knowns, the predictable stuff.
It frees us humans up for the unknowns.
Exactly. To explore, to innovate, to tackle complex problems in ways we maybe haven't even thought of yet. That's the real transformative potential. It frees up human ingenuity.
So wrapping this up, this age of AI agents, it's not some far-off sci-fi concept.
Not at all. It's happening now, It's rapidly becoming reality, taking shape across different industries.
And as this whole ecosystem matures, the potential is there for work to be, well, more efficient, more intelligent.
And maybe more human-focused, ironically, letting us concentrate on the parts of work that really use our unique human skills.
We just need to embrace it thoughtfully, understand the ethical side too, of course.
Absolutely. But these agents are becoming indispensable partners.
That collaborative future feels very close. Both individuals and companies need to be thinking about this now.
Strategizing now, yes.
Yeah.
How to integrate them, how to build the skills needed to really thrive alongside them.
Right. Okay, so here's a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on. Think about your specific job right now. How could AI agents potentially augment what you do?
What tasks could they realistically take over? What new insights might they bring?
And maybe most importantly, thinking ahead. What new skills might you need to start cultivating starting today to be ready for this more collaborative future? Something to consider.